Hi, this is Chenhao Huang. I'm a developer relations specialist here at PingCAP. Today, I will go through the tutorial Build a real-time analytics application with TiDB Cloud. You may scan the QR code to visit the step-by-step tutorial. We'll use a TiDB Cloud POC cluster. The client code can be deployed on a cloud service. I will use AWS as an example. We'll also use Metabase, which is deployed on your own laptop. Before we begin, please make sure you have installed the following packages and softwares, including Python, MySQL connector for Python, SQL Alchemy for TiDB, and Metabase. Now, let's create a TiDB POC cluster. If you don't have a TiDB Cloud account yet, you can sign up at tidbcloud.com/signup. If you already have an account, click Sign In. After logging into our TiDB Cloud account, submit your POC application. It should take less than 48 hours to get approved. You will be granted some credit. The credit will be valid for approximately 2 weeks, depending on various situations. After your application is approved, click Create Cluster, and then click Dedicated Cluster. I'll use PingExpressDB as the cluster name, and set the password to 12345678. I'll use AWS as the cloud provider. I choose the Tokyo region since I live close to Tokyo. Click Next. In terms of the cluster size, we need 1 TiDB node, 3 TiKV nodes, and 1 TiFlash node. We use 3 TiKV nodes here to ensure high availability. Click Next. Then review your settings and click Create Cluster. Your cluster will be ready in 15 minutes. Now, let's connect to TiDB Cloud and import some data. First, click PingExpressDB. Then click Connect. The traffic filter defines who can access your cluster. In this tutorial, I will allow access from anywhere. But for best practice, you should either only access from your IP address or configure a VPN for secured access. Click Create Filter. Take note of TiDB Cloud IP address. We'll use it later. OK, now click Web SQL Shell. Web SQL Shell enables you to write SQL on the web page. Enter the root password. Now you are in the Web SQL Shell. We first create a database called PingExpressDB. Then we create a user called PingExpressClient with password 123. In this demo, we grant all privileges to this user. However, it is not recommended in production. OK, now let's import some data. Click Import, and then type in the bucket URL. The bucket region is in Singapore. Enter the raw ARN and the password. Click Import. Your data will be ready in 10 minutes. Now, let's synchronize data from TiKV to TiFlash. First, let's go to Web SQL Shell again. Enter the password. Switch to PingExpressDB. Alter the table and set TiFlash replica to 1. TiFlash will be ready in a few minutes. You can check the progress by this command. When progress number is 1, it means the TiFlash is ready. Now, let's connect to Metabase and draw a Metabase dashboard. Before connecting to Metabase, I'll deploy Metabase using jar file. It will take about 1 minute for the app to be ready for use. Here is the welcome page, and now we can get started. Let's choose English as the language and enter some basic information here in step 2. Here we are, step 3, the key step. We will add TiDB Cloud here as the data source for the dashboard. Select MySQL. I will use PingExpressDB as the name. For the host field, here is where we use the TiDB Cloud IP address we got in the previous steps. And instead of 3306, we use 4000 as the port number. Use PingExpressDB for the database name. Username is set to root, and we use the TiDB cluster password here, which is 12345678. Accept all the default settings for the remaining steps. Click Take Me to Metabase. Our PingExpressDB database shows up. Now, let's create a dashboard. In the top right corner of the dashboard, click the plus sign, and then choose New Dashboard. Enter the name as PingExpress Dashboard. Click Create, then click Save. Now let's add the first question. On the top right corner, click the plus sign, and then choose SQL Query. Select PingExpressDB as the database. To display the total number of packages delivered, enter the query and run it. To save this question, in the upper right corner, click Save. Enter the name Total Packages Delivered. When being asked if you would like to add this question to the dashboard, click Yes, please, and choose PingExpress Dashboard. The result will now appear on the dashboard. Click Save. Repeat previous steps. We can find the number of packages on the way. We now visualize the number of packages in process in each state. We first repeat previous steps. After getting the results, click the Visualization button and choose Map. For the map options, we choose Region Map and United States. Leave everything else as default. Repeat previous steps and add on this question to the dashboard. You can add 2 more optional questions to the dashboard. There is no value displayed on the last question. It is expected. This question asks for the number of packages in the previous 30 days, and the pre-generated data was generated more than 30 days ago. We'll come back to address this issue soon. Finally, let's execute the program. First, SSH to your virtual machine. Clone the program to your virtual machine. Then, go to the directory for PingExpress. Update the connection string in the main method of PingExpress client.py. Update timestamp to match the current date. It may take 5 to 10 minutes. Execute the program. Now, you can observe the results. When the program starts running, you can navigate to the Metabase dashboard and observe the dashboard being updated in real time. So, you have seen how to build a real-time analytics application with TiDB Cloud. For more information, please check tidbcloud.com. Thanks for watching.